Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome to an episode of Clash Royale, and today I'm going to be going over the balance changes that will be released on December 15th, that is this Thursday. So, as we saw, the clone spell was released, and I got my deal for 10 clone spells, and what would that be? I'm just trying to think when this Electrical Wizard's gonna come out. So this Friday is the 16th. So December 30th, the Electric Wizard will release. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Like I said, I'm gonna be talking about the update changes that'll be coming out. So first off, the Elite Barbs. Mine are not tournament standard, so I can't show you. But the changes, their hit speed, or their... What the hell? Their hit speed is going to be increased by 19%, which means, and I always say this before my videos when I'm talking about balance changes, but this is always going to be based off tournament standard stats. So, it'll be increased 19%, which means it's going to go from 890 to 1059. Damage will increase 14%, meaning it's going to go from 233 to 266. Now, it's 265.62, so I don't know which way they're going to be doing, but for the rest of them, if there's decimals, I'm going to be rounding up if it's at least 0.5. So, just keep that in mind. And the hit speed is going to be decreased by 0.1 seconds, so it's going to go from 1.5 to 1.4. So, obviously, I think because of this, a lot of people are going to be taking advantage of this ginormous buff. So, but we'll just have to see how it works out. Anyways, next up is a tornado. The radius is going to be increasing by 10%, and the pulling power is going to increase. So I couldn't really find anything on pulling power, but when it's stationary, it looks like it's going to be pulled to the center, even if it's moving the opposite way. So like if you put a tornado spell on the opponent's side, it will pull it to the center of the tornado, even though it usually wouldn't. Like, that's sort of what I got from it. Anyways, next up is the Inferno Dragon, which is its HP is going to increase by 0.5%, and its retargeting speed is decreasing by 0.4. And I couldn't find anything on this, but I'm pretty sure its retargeting speed is like a second. This is based off of just me, so it'll be down to 0.6. But I'm not 100% on that. But the HP is 950, which means it's going to go to 998. Tornado, I think it'll be used a little bit by players, but then it's going to die off, and same with an Inferno Dragon. I mean, people already sort of use it. It's not a heavily used card, but I don't think... I think it'll just be an alternative to an Inferno Tower, but because of that buff, that huge buff, or not the huge buff, I don't know, but something happened with the Inferno Tower. Just a lot of people started using it again. I don't know why, but whatever happened there. But next, the balloon. Its death damage is increasing 105%, that's basically doubling it, and its radius is increasing 50%. For the death damage, I don't know what the radius is, so sorry about that, but the death damage, it's going to be going from 133 to 273. So I think because of that, the balloon's going to get some pretty good increase in usage. And I think it'll be like that for a little while, and then it'll be used a ton, but then it'll stable a little bit, and then it'll be just in there. The Wizard, the hit speed is decreasing 0.2 seconds. It's going from 1.6 to 1.4, which means it's going to have the hit speed of the new Elite Barbs. Looks like Clash has kind of loves 1.4, but In all serious, I don't know what other troop does 1.4. Dark Prince is 1.5, so it'll be a little bit less than that. Prince is also 1.5, so I'm not really sure what of a troop, but yeah, I think the Wizard will also be used a little bit, but then it's again gonna stabilize. Giant Skeleton damage is increasing 8%. It's going from 159 to 172. I think it's gonna be the same thing as last time. They increased the damage so it would kill skeletons in one shot at tournament standards. But I think the same thing is going to happen. It's going to be used a little bit more, but then it's just going to die again. Nobody loves Giant Skeleton. Well, I mean, people use it, but I just don't think it's ever going to become a meta card. That's just my opinion. Anyways, next, the Lumberjack is increasing its HP 6%. The Man Beast is getting even better. It's going from 900 to 954, which means it can survive another shot from the tower. And its hit speed is 0.7. The towers is, oh god. No. The towers is 1 for the king and 0.8, which means it'll be able to get one more hit off. I know mine's not at tournament standards, but if I were in a match, that means I could do 220 more damage to the tower. That is pretty good, but I'm pretty sure at tournament standard it does 200, so. Next, the Bomber is increasing the damage 4%, which means it's going from 260 to 270. So, same goes for the Lumberjack. I think it's going to be used a little bit more, but then there'll be, I think it'll just be used a little bit more. Great. Battery's low. But yeah, I think it's just going to get an increase in usage just because, that damage increase, HP increase, people are going to want to take advantage of it. Next up, the boulder radius is increasing 11%, so you can't really find this, but this means like certain troops, so I know now it's going to be able to hit the mini P.E.K.K.A, and the mini P.E.K.K.A is a fast troop, which means very fast troops, it'll still miss, but fast troops, it'll now be able to hit. So that will be used a little bit more, but I don't know if it's going to skyrocket. And then the mirror, it will mirror max cards plus 1. So a level 8 mirror will do that. I'm not sure when this happened, but apparently trying to find a max mirror. It's level 3. I can't find it. But I'm not sure whether something went wrong when they were doing the. I guess no. When they were doing something with the mirror, or they changed it, but it says. Let me go to the inbox. Level 8 mirror will create max level cards plus 1. Max level plus 1 cards again. So I'm not sure whether something went wrong or they changed it and I just didn't notice. But mine does that. Because mine's level 4 and it makes level 5. Level 5 Apex 2 Legend. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess just something like messed up or whatever, but that'll be happening. And the mirror, like I said with the giant skeleton, it'll get an increase in usage, but then it's gonna die off again. Mirror and clone, they're like cards like that. At first, they're gonna be seen as like OP, like the clone spell, but someone's gonna find a counter, and then. But the mirror, I think, can be saved. However, the clone spell, if they do something with it, it's gonna become OP. But if they don't, then it's not gonna be used. So, yeah. But that'll wrap it up for today's video. Tell me what cards of the 10 that are being changed do you think will get an increase in usage the most? In my opinion, I think it's going to be the Elite Barb, since they're receiving so much attention. And comment that down. Don't forget to like, share to your friends. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and you'll be notified every time I upload to stay up with the content. And yeah, just one more thing I wanted to say is I did find an outro. However, I was going to render it last night, but I don't know, I just didn't or something. I don't know why. It just kind of like, I was just like open up my computer. And I was like, nah, just my laziness kicking in. But I'm gonna try to do that today. Have it ready. Should be for Wednesdays. Because I was going to say tomorrow, but it's Tuesday, so there's no video. But yeah, that'll do it. So, peace out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to keep on rocking. Peace. Oh, wait. The man. Yeah, I don't know who it is. It's just some dude in my clan, I have no idea. Alright, peace.